Hi, my name is Julia. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another pick a card reading, and today's reading is going to be, what are you not seeing? What is unseen? What is the unseen? What is hidden? So I think this will be a great reading. I'm super excited. So let me go ahead and show you the piles. So for pile 1, we have the black tourmaline. Black tourmaline, pile 1. For pile 2, we have the kyanite. Kyanite for pile 2. For pile 3, we have the desert rose. Desert rose for pile 3. And for pile 4, we have the angel aura amethyst. Angel aura amethyst, pile 4. As per usual, timestamps will be in the description and in the comments. And if you are interested in booking a reading with me, I would love to read for you. I currently do have availability for the next 2 weeks that is limited. I have a very busy next 2 weeks, so I do have spots open, but they're very limited right now. But after that, I will have a lot of spots open. Like I'll be getting back into it. But I do have spots open, and I would love to read for you. So any information you need to contact me can be found in the description box. I'd love to read for you, so go ahead and hit me up if you're interested. And I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the piles. I love you guys. See you at your reading. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the black tourmaline, piling. Sorry, pile 1. I'm making up new words now. Pile 1, piling. Pile 1, this is your reading. So what is hidden from you? What is unknown or unseen? So let's get into it. And okay, don't laugh at me. I think I'm gonna sing because I'm getting a song and I can't sing, but I'm gonna try to sing it anyway. So in the night, in my dreams, I'm in love with you, 'cause you talk to me like lovers do. You know what song I'm talking about? Some of you probably won't because you're not as maybe old as I am, but it's like a dance house song from like the early 90s. I believe. And as soon as I looked at these cards, I started hearing that song. So there's multiple messages here, but since that song came to me right now when I lay these cards out, I'm just gonna go start right here. This is the feeling of what is perhaps hidden from you, and this isn't necessarily a love reading, obviously, but there's some pulls and tugs on somewhat of a past love. And now, whether I know I could feel a lot of you are like, I am done with that person, and that's all fine and dandy, and that's good, right? But what's being, it's the feeling of, it's not that they're trying to hunt your dreams, it's that this person is hunted by you in their dreams now. There's a feeling here of, if I could only go back, it's okay, so I'm going to just explain it how I'm feeling it now. I'm getting really into this person's psychic space for whatever reason. And there's this feeling here of like warmth. And I don't mean warmth like, oh, a warm heart. But it's like, how do I say it? It's like a warm summer night when it's like an early evening and it's not all the way dark yet. And there's still beautiful, bright, vibrant colors in the sky. And it just feels so good out. You know, it's not hot anymore, but it's like cooled down, and it's like just you could feel like a light breeze, and it just feels good to be alive. It feels good to be alive. Right now it's a very nostalgic feeling for this person, and they're associating you with that type of feeling. And I hope I'm making some kind of sense here, but it's a feeling of they hold on to you. You are like an anchor for them in their psychic space, where you're like a memory of how good everything used to be or how different everything was, and wishing that they can go back. They associate you to a better time in their life. Now, whether you have anything to do with this person or not, or maybe you do, maybe you don't, but it's this feeling of they associate you to this nostalgia or this memory of when things were good in their life. And whether, now don't take this wrong, but whether you're the one or not who is making it good, because maybe you're not the one who's made it good because maybe this person didn't treat you good. Do you know what I mean? But you were somebody who was around somehow. Maybe you were connected, maybe you weren't, but somehow they are attaching you. They connect to you in their psychic space, like maybe even in their dreams, and they associate you to a time in life when life was good. And there's this feeling here of regret. Not they don't regret you. There's a regret of not doing something different during that time that they were connected to you. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you do. And so I feel what Spirit is showing is that maybe you're not aware of is how often this person connects to you in their psychic space. And I feel some of you are aware, and some of you, it might have been a painful situation where you cut cords with this person, and so now you don't feel their energy anymore. But this person, I think, even maybe somehow, sometimes sees you in their dreams, and it's an association of, it's like almost like something comforting. Like, you know how like, it's interesting. It's almost like how a baby has like that safety blanket that comforts them so they can fall asleep. There's something very comforting and safe about your energy that they hold on to, or they think about, or that they wish they could go back to. It's like this feeling of only things could be the way they used to be, or how life was back then. And they associate you with that feeling of comfort. It's very fascinating. There's a feeling too of knowing that, I'm seeing it here, that they know they did. There's something here about them not giving you either, whether it's that they were unfair to you or didn't give you what you deserved, or they didn't come at you with a lot of reciprocity. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be like an ex-lover or an ex-connection, but for most of you, I feel it will be. But something about that, they were either slow to come make something right, or slow to give you what was your dues. You know, what was due to you: love, time, attention, energy. You know, investing in you or connecting with you in some way. And what happened is something fell apart in their life. They've hit some kind of tower moment, and it's something that I see that you foreseen coming. You foreseen the train wreck coming in this person's life. You foreseen things that were going to fall apart, and it's like they took too long. They were too slow, and now it's too late. But they hold on to you very much in that psychic space. Yes. So I don't know, that's what's hidden, is how much somebody associates you to a better time and they hold on to you. For some of you, perhaps this could be an ex-friend, somebody you were seeing, a twin flame, a soulmate, a connection, but they hold on to you. They associate you, and it's not bad. They're not pulling on your energy in a negative way is what it doesn't feel like, but there's a feeling here of sorrow, of wishing they could have offered you more, realizing now that you were so much more, like you deserve so much more, or that you would have been so much better for them, but that there's an awareness that you're not waiting, that it's giving a feeling like they can't escape it at night when they're alone with themselves, or when they're by themselves, or their mind always goes back to it. It's almost that feeling like something should have came together, but it never did. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing down here. I kept hearing that song, so I just had to say that part. So I don't know, maybe that will resonate for most of you. Might not for some of you, but you know, take what's for you, right? So yeah, love you guys. Hi, pile one. Okay, so let's get around to the top. I normally start, well, we're just jumping all over the place. So okay, guys. So I'm also seeing here is what's hidden from you is okay. So we have the cave in reverse to Kairos, and what I'm hearing is that what's hidden from you is somebody wants to tell you that you come across you might even sense them in your energy somewhat, but somebody wants to tell you they keep seeing signs about you. They keep seeing synchronicities, signs. You somehow keep popping up as a sign or a synchronicity, and they always see something that reminds them of you. Yeah, Kairos can be very much about synchronicities. It's like everywhere they turn, there's another synchronicity. And now I'm not saying that has anything to do with this energy down here. For some of you, it might be, but I feel like this is somebody else. So it could be both people, it could be multiple people, but yeah, let me feel the cave. Yeah, for some of you, it could be multiple people. I feel that for some of you, what's hidden from you is that perhaps you're not aware of how many people who are moved by you, that they see signs and synchronicities all the time that remind them of you. Like, oh, that's just like so-and-so. It's just like pile one. Oh my God. I just heard that song. I feel like that's like, you know, something pile one's just said to me the other day, or this reminds me of pile one. They always see signs or synchronicities, or every time they look at the clock, they see your birthday or something. There's something here that people keep constantly being reminded, or getting signs that has something to do with you. And that is a sign that you do have, definitely, my pile one, some very high spiritual energy, right? Also, I'm seeing here, kind of jumping over the place here. Yeah, Capricorn rising in reverse. Now, interestingly, I heard a very different message than what the meaning of Capricorn rising would be. I'm hearing that what is hidden from you is that somebody doesn't blame you for something anymore. So we're not going to go by, you know, conventional meanings of cards I channel. Sometimes I'll go by conventional meanings, but what I heard right away is that somebody's not blaming you for something anymore. Somebody doesn't blame you for something, whether it's in your life or someone else's life. It's like somebody's not putting the responsibility of something that happened. They're not trying to put the weight of that on you, or they're not blaming you anymore, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Let me see, what are these cards? Hold on. Oh, okay, I hear what's hidden from you, or what's unseen or unknown to you, my pile 1, is that it's going to become very clear that a veil is getting ready to come down from around you, and your reputation or your visibility is about to boost. You're about to be much more seen or much more known, or people are going to understand you or want to know you a lot more in the near future. For some of you, this could be in your workspace or in your community. There's something here about your reputation taking a really positive turn. That could be like also, you know, 10th house. That has a lot to do with how you are viewed, your status, your work. There's something here that's people are going to see you more clearly, or you're going to be more visible or more seen. Yeah. Because I'm also hearing that it's hard for people to copy you. And this is because your energy has upgraded, because you have allowed a lot of healing to take place in your life. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. What is hidden from you? Okay, this is interesting cards. We have Lovers upright to the Guide card in reverse and the False Person card in reverse. So what is hidden from you is that there's definitely somebody, and this will be for most of you, once again, maybe not for all of you, but definitely for most of you, there is somebody who is hiding their true energy towards you. Like, they're hoping you haven't noticed yet or picked up in your third eye or your intuition yet how they, it's giving the feeling like somebody's attracted to you, or somebody has a crush on you, or somebody likes you, or somebody thinks of you in a certain way, but they have tried not to show it, or maybe they might have even gone a little invisible or quiet on you because they are, it's almost like they're not sure. It's almost like somebody might maybe even try to play it off like, oh, like, it's just cool, it's nothing, you know, but they really are very much, there's really a lot more there. Like, it feels like they're attracted, or they're drawn to you, or they think that there's a special, I'm not saying there isn't, but like they feel like they were meant to meet you for a specific reason. Maybe you were, I don't know, but I feel like it'll be different for all of you. But I feel like they've tried to keep a mask up, or to hide how they truly feel. Like, they've tried to act different. Also, I'm seeing that, okay, so what's hidden, unknown, or unseen is that there's a reason why, if you had felt blocked recently, or if things felt like they were at a hold, it's because you were still, it's showing me that what's hidden was that you were still at a phase of letting go of tethers from the past, or tethers to other people, but that you've walked away. And as soon as everything is like, it's something like it's almost completed now, and things are getting ready to pick up and take off much quicker. Much quicker. I feel somebody's coming in. Now, this could have a completely different person. I feel your energy is vibrating very high, pile 1. What's hidden from you is, I think you're aware your energy is vibrating how high. I'm getting tongue twisted here. Pile 1, I think you're very aware of how high your energy is vibrating, that you're on a very much higher frequency right now. What I feel I'm seeing these cards as hidden from you is how much that high vibration, high frequency you're on is affecting others. Okay, so it's drawing a lot of people in. It's getting ready to draw a lot of attention in. I feel like there are certain veils around you, like you're ready to be seen, and other people are already feeling attracted and drawn to you. I feel there will be the kind of people you'll be drawn that are coming in now will be different from the past, or different from in general. It's giving the feeling of it's not, people who come in now are going to be people who say what they mean and do what they say. Also, people who know how to take responsibility and are ready to, it's like people who are committed, people who are serious, who are motivated, or who are sincere. There's no more, I'm hearing the word flip-flops. No more flip-flops. No more people who are, now I'm hearing the word dummies, goofies. I don't know. I'm getting weirder words right now. But it's like giving the feeling of no more people who are playing games. it's either that there's someone very serious who wants to come in and reveal what they truly feel, or that they're attracted to you, that they're drawn to you, or that the people in general who are coming towards you are going to be, you're going to draw in now like your real soul tribe, like people who are on your level is what it's feeling like. So this is what I'm seeing for you. God, I haven't heard that song forever. I talk to you in the night, in your dreams, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was crazy. Had to share it. So I can't sing, so thanks for bearing with me if you're still here. Okay, I love you guys. I'm going to take it to pile 2. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Kyanite, pile 2, this is your reading. What is hidden? What is unseen? What is unknown? So we're going to get right into it. I have this song stuck in my head now because actually I'm in pile 1. I don't know if any of you guys like remember any like the 90s dance or house music, you know? Another night, another dream, but always you. Okay, sorry. I really can't sing, so I should stop. But it's like so stuck in my head right now. Okay, let's get into your reading. Pile number 2. So, yeah, okay, so let's start off here at the top. Shaman. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, yeah, what's hidden or unknown to you is just how many people are truly grateful for. It feels to me like how many people rely on you or are truly grateful for some kind of, it's like help or guidance you gave them during a hard time. It's that many people are viewing you as a gem, a rare, maybe a rare gem. It's like, wow, this person was really able to come through and help me through some kind of transition or transformation, or that that how many people look to you for guidance, or how many people you actually helped or guided. A lot of people think of you as a true gem, a jewel, somebody who's just sparkles or shined or was able to show them a different way during a very dark time in their life, and that how many people are grateful for the help they received from you. And for some of you, it might be one very specific person, but for most of you, I really feel like this is multiple people that feel like they're just grateful for some kind of help. Maybe you were just there for them or there with them during a really dark time when they were in a dark place. And just maybe if you were even just an ear, or maybe you're a Reiki healer, maybe you do something else. You know, there's something about you being there to help people through some kind of guidance or healing, or to walk them through something. And so people really look to you or look up to you as like this gem or a rare gem, or like wow, this is something, there's something that you're like, you don't come across someone like that often. So there's like a feeling of gratitude, and that's something that you might not be fully aware of how grateful there are someone or people are grateful for you. I'll just say it like that. Okay, I'm going to jump around a little bit here. Also, what I'm seeing, because I'm getting something off these down here in the corner, it's the feeling of, yeah, that's not you, that's definitely somebody else. It's you might not be aware that it feels to me like what's hidden from you is that somebody definitely got karma. Somebody got karma. Somebody here got karma. This is somebody who, it feels to me like this person thought they were untouchable, or they don't usually things don't usually catch up to this person. It's giving the feeling like this is somebody who, whether they are just deceptive, sneaky, or a thief even, somebody did something, and I feel they wronged you and possibly multiple people, and usually it's this feeling like they usually get away with it, because in this 10 of Swords, if you notice, he has on armor. You know, this is somebody who felt very protected, like they couldn't get hurt. They felt they were safe. They felt that something wasn't going to catch up to them. And I feel like the person who actually caught up to them and gave them what they had coming to them was somebody they knew. This might have even happened near the eclipse. Or this is symbolizing that something was eclipsed. They lost something. Something was eclipsed from their life. Something was taken from them. Something they cannot get back. But yeah, so what's hidden is that somebody who it feels to me wronged you or was deceptive or sneaky towards you at some point in time got their karma, and it feels to me like they got it from somebody they knew, and they felt like nothing would ever catch up to them. It's just somebody who felt like they were untouchable, or they were used to getting away with a lot of things. Yeah, karma caught up with somebody. Also, I'm seeing something down here. It's giving the feeling like, yeah, things are about to get a lot easier, a lot better. it's like the load is about to lighten. Like it's not going to be so hard to get things done. There's a lot, I'm not to jump all over the place, which I'm sure I am, but there's so many money cards on this board that I'm seeing. Cornucopia, Great Fortune, oh gosh, Taurus, which I know that's not necessarily about money, but it's Venusian. You know what I mean? It's very Venusian. There's other cards right here. There's just a lot of money cards, and it's giving the feeling that I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you're going to win the lottery. Well, I hope you do. I hope you do. I hope we all do, right? But it's definitely giving the feeling like things are about to get a lot better. Things are about to start picking up. At the very least, with this Neptune in the second house in reverse, if there was some kind of financial struggle or hardship, or it was getting really tight there for a second, it's giving this is the energy where things are going to get easier. Things are going to get lifted. It's not going to be so tough. There's definitely, with this Ten of Wands in reverse, there's burden. It's going to get much lighter. There's going to be a lot of weight lifted. Much more easier to get things done. Also, if some of you are working on something, or you've come across some kind of opportunity, or you're, maybe there's something that you're working on. It's showing me, and I know this isn't necessarily something that's hidden, but that, no, it could be, but that perhaps it's giving okay, why am I stuttering? The energy is that it might be best for you to pause and think about something that you have been working on or fighting for before you let other people get involved. Or it's almost like maybe because you don't want to let somebody perhaps steal your idea or come in and try to get more than they put the work in for. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like somebody didn't put that amount of work in. You have more coming to you. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Also, I'm seeing here that there's something with the Sun in reverse to the High Priestess. Okay, so yeah, more people are going to be much more. What's hidden from you is somebody in your energy isn't intuitive. Okay, now this is interesting. I'm channeling this now. Somebody in your energy isn't as intuitive as they seem. It's giving the feeling like somebody feels like they're really intuitive and seeing you clearly, but they're not, which also probably tells me that your energy is very veiled, very cloaked. This could be happening for the purpose of protection because somebody doesn't need to be knowing certain information about you. This could also be that somebody is trying to spy in on you. This could be psychically, this could be spiritually, this could be trying to find, or maybe just even looking at your social media, trying to find out information about you, but it's stuff that they don't need to know, so they can't see it. So what's unseen here is that either somebody feels like they would be able to intuitively read you, but they cannot. They're not getting a clear read on you. They might think they are, but they're not. There's something they're not seeing clearly about you. And for many of you, I feel that is done by yourself or your guides because they don't need to see certain things about you, right? Do you know what I'm saying? I think you do. Also, there are certain people who have, they don't want to miss out on something with you. It's almost giving the feeling like, okay, like for instance, if you're on a platform, there's people who love to, love what you share, like they can't get enough of it. Or maybe if you're a musician, or maybe if you are an artist, or maybe for some kind of work you do, or perhaps it's even hanging around you. There's a lot of people who love to either what you have to share, or they love what you do, or they love being around you, but there's this feeling of people who, like, they don't want to miss out on time or energy with you. This might not make sense for everyone because it might not be for everyone. I'm seeing here that there's a certain person who you might have had an issue with, or somebody felt like they were. If this makes sense, let it make sense. If it doesn't, leave it. Somebody found themselves in between a rock and a hard place, and they can't seem to get themselves out of it for whatever reason. This person is connected to you. So it could be that maybe somebody owes you something, and they were trying not to pay, but now they're realizing they're not able to get out of the situation. They're going to have to pay up or give you what they owe you. It's what it feels like. That could even be like an apology or something. It's like, I don't know, there's no getting out of this one. Like, it could be somebody looking for a reason why, trying to find an excuse for why they did what they did, but they can't find one. There's like, they can't get out of, someone's in a situation, there's no getting out of this one. They're going to have to pay up, ante up, some way or another. I love this cornucopia. Like I said, this is just letting me know there's with this Great Fortune and cornucopia. These are two different decks. Great Fortune and cornucopia. Luck is on your side. I'm also hearing fortune favors the bold. fortune favors the bold. If you're thinking about doing something, I would do it. It looks to me like you will be seen. You're meant to be seen. We also have up here Taurus and Leo. This is Venus and the Sun. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to be seen. Things are going to be looking good for you. Now, I'm seeing two different things here that I need to say that probably, again, might not make sense for everybody with this courthouse and also contract coming out in reverse. So it's giving the feeling like if any of you here watching, and this, I definitely know this can't be for everybody, but if somebody here watching is in court for something because they're trying to get out, say perhaps out of a contract, or somebody broke a contract with you that somebody didn't honor some kind of contract, and maybe you took them to court, or you went to court because you want out of a contract. With courthouse coming out upright next to great fortune, it's giving the feeling like it's going to go in your favor. It's looking good for you. Definitely looking good, and things will be picking up. Things will be taking with this change an unexpected change. There will be some kind of unexpected change. Things are looking good. There's two definitely big win cards here. If you are waiting on settlement, it's looking good. It's looking good. And like I said, might not be for everybody, but there's definitely big feelings of abundance on this board, or at least things getting better, for sure. I'm also seeing here Jupiter in the third house. What's hidden from you? It's feeling like how many people look at you in a positive light and would love to be friends with you or love to hang out with you. There's a lot of people who feel like they connect to you. There's a lot of people who feel like they relate to you. There's a lot of people who feel like it's almost giving the feeling like as if you might not know them or know them yet. Perhaps you're on some kind of platform, or even it's just like might be like, do you ever have like friends on like Instagram, social media, even TikTok that you've never met, but you guys talk on social media, and you're like, I get along great with that. People really feel like they connect you and relate to you. People like you. People like your energy. You're very likable. Also, what's hidden from you is how many people find you attractive? Leo here. Oh my God. How many people take notice of you? You have your energy is magnetic. It draws in a lot of people and a lot of attention. People look at you in a beautiful light, pile 2. A lot of people are drawn to you. You're capable of taking center stage. I might have some performers here. And when it's letting me know if I do have performers here, be that artists, music, on some kind of platform, you look good at doing what you do. You look good. People admire you. And once again, this could be for maybe not all of you, but we have, okay, so we have, Moon in the 7th house upright to then Venus in the 7th house reverse. It's giving the feeling like somebody's interested in you, but they're not sure if you would be interested in them back. So there's like this feeling of like, somebody likes you and they're hoping you would like them back, but they're not sure if you'd be attracted to them. Yeah. I think I got all the cards. Okay. I know I was a bit scattered there, my pile 2. I hope that made some kind of sense and wasn't too all over the place. But I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 3. Okay? See you guys later. Love you. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. If you chose the Desert Rose, pile 3, this is your reading. What is hidden? What is unknown? What is unseen? Hi. Welcome. I love you guys. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. Probably going to jump all over the place here, but yeah, so I'm being drawn first to the top, so that's where we'll start. We have the Orphan and Eros. Ooh. So pile 3, perhaps what is unknown to you, or what, I don't know if this is necessarily hidden, but it appears to me that there's somebody or who seems to be a bit enchanted with you is what it feels like. I'm seeing multiple different cards now on the board that are jumping out to me. That somebody seems to be a bit enchanted by you. I feel that for many of you, there's something very attractive or appealing about your mouth or the way that you speak. Somebody's very enchanted by the things that you say, the way that you speak, the things you talk about. There's something very appealing, very magnetic in your words, what you talk about. Somebody's really drawn to you, that it's almost like you have that feeling of great conversation. Somebody likes your mouth. Somebody thinks it's really sexy, the way you look, the way you talk. There's something very attractive here. I feel like this is somebody who might either has, this might be different for each of you, but it's kind of giving the feeling that either this is somebody who might have at some point left, like kind of like, I don't want to say not ghosted, but maybe you felt like a little left out in the cold from this person, or this person felt a little left out in the cold from you. It's, the energy is very fluid, so it could go either way. It doesn't have to be that. That won't be for everybody, but there's a feeling here that for some of you, that the person felt like left out, like maybe that you weren't including them, or maybe you felt this way from that person, but that's not for everybody. But definitely that for all of you, I'm seeing that there's people who are very drawn by the things that you say, the way you speak. I feel many of you have a very attractive mouth, or there's something beautiful about your smile. There's something here I'm very much being drawn to the mouth. You know, you see that jewel right there, speaking jewels, or as they might say, spitting facts. You know, like there's something here about the way you speak the truth, things you talk about. Yeah, very attractive. I'm also seeing here is what's perhaps not, I don't want to say it's hidden from you, but might not be known yet, is how many doors are opening up to you or for you. There's many opportunities, many doors that are being opened to you because you have allowed yourself to step into your truth, to be your authentic self. And for that reason, there's many doors that are open to you that perhaps you weren't able to perceive at some point. And maybe it might not make sense now, but it should in the near future. You see how many doors are open, and all the way in the back, it almost looks like the Emerald City from the Wizard of Oz. So it's almost like finally reaching a destination or a point in life that you've been trying to get to, because these doors are opening up to you. I'm being drawn to the welcome mat. Now it's open. You're welcome. You can step through to the other side of this reality, of the timeline, your highest timeline, because you've allowed yourself to be your authentic, truest self. Yo, I love this. Oh, baby, you couldn't ask for a better card. Jupiter in the second house, baby. Money's looking good in the future. Money's looking good. Definitely expansion. There's a lot of prosperity. If you're somebody who does manifestation work, it feels to me like manifestations, especially if you've done prosperity work, there's a lot of manifestations that seem to be getting ready to come to fruition. This is beautiful. Yeah, I also feel like what's hidden from you is that okay, so this is interesting. Yeah. There's also is that it's Virgo rising and it's in reverse, but what I'm hearing is that the more you are not critical on yourself, the more clear-minded and easier things are for you to move forward. I feel like that's what your guides want you to know, that is that if the more doors open, the more clear-minded and the less critical you are on yourself. Also, Mars in the 7th house. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are attracted to you. There's a lot of people who would, I'm also hearing that there's people that perhaps also who you have been with in the past who can't stop thinking about the way it was when they were with you, that you still, I'm hearing, haunt their mind or haunt their dreams. It was a great experience for them. I'm trying to figure out the most appropriate way to say this on YouTube. It was a member that you're hard to forget. You're unforgettable, my pile 3. Okay, so interesting. Two work-related cards here. We have toil and labor, and in reverse, and occupation. I'm hearing what's unseen or unknown is there's something here that you might become more known for in your work field, or something that you do. Even if it's not work, like your everyday, say 9 to 5, there might be something you do that you get some kind of notoriety for that people don't know that you do yet. Maybe perhaps some of you have something you do on the side and you're thinking about taking it to the next level. It's like people don't know this is what you do yet, but it might be something you're able to turn into a full-time occupation. Also, for others of you, I'm hearing that whatever it is you do for work or at work or some kind of project you do, it's getting ready to become easier for you to do. It's not going to be so much hard work to get things done. I'm hearing you're a very efficient person. I'm also seeing, okay, yeah, I feel like somebody's really taken a liking to you. We have Angel of Love and Man Holding a Heart. So this is the only 2 cards that came out from this deck were these 2 cards. Now, this isn't gender specific, but what this is telling me is that somebody it could also be that the angels, your guides, or see the amount of healing you've done. I'm seeing that down here as well. There's a certain amount of healing that you've done, that you're going to be drawing in a partner that is worthy of you. For those of you who are seeking new love, are seeking new connections, this is the feeling that there's a lot of healing that's happened. I'm seeing here too, yeah, the universe wants to gift you. They want to bless you because of the fact that you have turned away people who were in, well, F-boy, F-girl energy is what we'll call it. You've turned away. It's like you've healed, you've leveled up. You're no longer on the vibration or the frequency of people who are emotionally imbalanced, emotionally immature, or, oh God, King of Wands reverse. Playing it from the Himalayas. It's like you're no longer heading in that direction. You're no longer allowing that in your life. And the universe wants to gift you for that. The universe wants to gift you. They're bringing in somebody who is on your level. If you're open to receive that, if you're ready for that, if that's what you want, that the universe is ready to give that to you. If you're ready to, if you want to call that in, it's there for you. And if for some of you, if you have a new connection, it's looking very promising. It's looking very good. I see some of you have definitely had to heal from some people, possibly even two specific people. Like I said, this isn't gender specific, who were definitely in non-committal, or if they were committal, they shouldn't have been in commitments, because they were definitely emotionally unavailable, or emotionally imbalanced, emotionally immature, chasing the wrong things, unable to control their lower nature. They were giving in too much to impulse and to their passions. But it feels to me you've healed from that, and that you're ready to call something in. And for many of you, it's giving the feeling that there's already somebody who has their eye on you, who's very attracted to you. Yeah. I'm also seeing here, and this is something that is perhaps not for everybody, but I feel there will be somebody here who needs to hear this. With this chronic multitasker, what I'm seeing here is, it's something in the energy that I'm seeing. If you have, it's giving the feeling like when you take on too many responsibilities, I feel like this is something, I'm also just going to say this before I stumble on my words, is it doesn't feel like there's too many deep things that are hidden from you, Pile 3. I feel like you're somebody who's done a lot of healing and have leveled up and upgraded, and things are about to get much better. Much better, especially also with this Orphan card coming up here. This is telling me also that you could have gone through a phase where not too many people reached out to help. You were going through something and like not a lot of people reached out, is what it feels like. Like people kind of left you feeling like, okay, is anybody going to step up and see about me? Like, and nobody really came through, perhaps, you know what I mean? But that you've leveled up. There's not a lot that's hidden from you. It's just the feeling that things are getting better, and that you've allowed yourself to step through to deeper layers of yourself to be your most authentic self. And for that, there's new realities, new dimensions, new paradigms that you're stepping through. It's like all these big changes and shifts that are happening, you are ready for it, or you have already shifted, and now reality is catching up to you. Do you get what I'm saying? So also now what they're bringing me to, though, with this chronic multitasker, they're bringing me to the word chronic. So it's giving the feeling like if there's something that had been burdening you, and I am not a doctor, I am not here to give anybody any kind of diagnosis, because I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist. If you are having any, kind of health problems or mental health, physical health, please go seek out the right people to help you. Doctors, therapists, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all for that. It's not what I'm doing here. I'm just going to read this energy, okay? I had to say that for legal reasons. I'm sure you all understand. But what it's feeling like is if there was something that was going on within you, like say you were starting to feel sick, and maybe there was a sickness, maybe there wasn't, but there was like that feeling of feeling sick. It's had something to do with too many other outside interferences, or possibly responsibilities, or trying to take care of too many things at once. And so I'm not saying that you weren't sick. No, it very well could have been that somebody here really had something going on with them because of that word chronic, but that it was something that, you know how they say like different things in the body, like energy stored up, can manifest into different disorders, diseases, and things like that. It's kind of giving that kind of feeling like at some point in time there might have been too much stress or outside influences or things going on where there's just too many things to deal with that was causing some kind of heaviness or darkness in your aura that was starting to drain you or make you not feel well. But that things are getting better, and your guides want you to be aware of that for the purpose of not taking on too many responsibilities, burdens, or carrying the weight of other people's BS that's not yours to carry, so that it doesn't weigh you down, so that you could stay light and easy and free moving, because you have a lot of good things coming forward. Also, this is something that I feel needs to be said for whatever reason right here with this, the Devil in reverse to the Page of Swords in reverse, is somebody is unable to, there's somebody who's unable to keep tabs on you anymore. However that translates for you. It could be that somebody who maybe didn't have the best intentions, or somebody, it's giving the feeling like somebody who you're not connected to anymore with this Devil in reverse. Somebody who you're not connected to is unable to, it's either they're unable to find out things about you, or they're unable to try to spy on you anymore for whatever reason. What's hidden from you is they're not able to find out anything about you, or unable to watch you, okay? Your guides want you to know that. Yeah. It's somebody who is also, what's hidden, your guides want you to know is that somebody who is manipulative, this might not be for everybody, somebody who is manipulative is no longer able to cast a narrative about you. Also, things are looking, there's no forward movement, not just towards you, but for this person in general, or people in general. I see that you're on solid ground. You're on solid ground. Things are good for you. Things might have been a bit slow moving, or kind of felt a bit at a pause, or not picking up the pace quickly, but they will be, because you're building a solid foundation. You're doing things the right way, taking one sure-footed, solid step at a time. There's a lot of security in the future for you, is what I'm seeing here. Not so much for someone else or for other people. There's an 8 here. This could be multiple people. It's like it's away from you. Their movement is moving away from you. Manipulative people are moving away from you. Their lives are not picking up. You're on a solid foundation and things are moving forward, is what I'm seeing. So that is what your guides are bringing to your awareness. That was the unknown, the unseen. There wasn't a lot of deep hidden things here, which tells me that there's many things that I feel you're already very aware of, my pile 3. The seers. This must be my seers. You guys already see it all. I'm sure of it. This is your third eye sees it, right? Okay, well, I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take it to pile 4. See you guys later. Hi, pile number 4. If you chose the Angel Aura Amethyst, pile number 4, this is your reading. So what is hidden? What is unknown? What is unseen? So yeah, I know a lot of people come to my channel are very evolved, very enlightened. So with these kind of readings, I feel like there's not a whole lot you guys don't know, or that is hidden. You know what I mean? Because so many people are just very spiritually advanced here, and I do love that. So, but anyways, let's get into it. Let's see what the cards had to say. Okay, so I'm probably going to jump all over the place, but we're going to give it a go. Okay, so right here we have Gnosis to the Destroyer in reverse. Fascinating is, so what the cards are showing me for what is unknown, or what is unseen, or what is hidden, pile number 4, is that a lot of people know better when it comes to you now. They know better. You know the saying, if you knew better, you do better. Well, now people seem to know better. They know better when it comes to you. Like, they know you are not one to be easily messed with, or that you're one that should not be messed with. There's a better understanding of you or your energy. So this is interesting. So I feel like many of you have probably been misunderstood, or even, what's the word? Underestimated. Yeah, I think I got that for pile 4 in like one of my recent readings too. The word underestimated is coming through. So there's a feeling here, people have probably done that in the past, but now people know better when it comes to you. They know you're not somebody who's an easy mark, or an easy target. You're not somebody who's easily one to get got, so to speak, or that people are knowing better that when it comes to messing with you, it's not really. And I'm seeing here too with conjunction upright to North Node in reverse, which is giving me South Node energy, which tell me, I'm being drawn to the word empowerment, that because you have a lot of things that you've brought with you that's already innately in you, pile 4, from your past lives, that there's certain energies that is it's like certain things you just do very naturally. You have a lot of, I feel, yes, experience, but there's just I wouldn't be surprised if this pile is somebody who is like not old, but an ancient soul. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like this is like ancient soul type energy where there's things that just, it's like you've got a whole lot of help on the other side and things that just come to you very naturally. Things you know, certain gifts, certain abilities, certain knowledge, certain experiences, and certain things you've worked through in this life, which gives you a lot of knowing, a lot of understanding. And a lot of this comes with you from past lives, and you're very empowered for that. And people are now having a better understanding of who and what you are. Who and what you are, and why you're not easily one to be messed with is what it's showing me. I'm also seeing you're still a kind and beautiful soul at that, though. I see here. Definitely we have Pluto in the 3rd house reversed to Cancer rising upright. Definitely could have some Cancers here. Cancer or Cancer risings. Doesn't have to be. But what this is giving the feeling of is that you might not be aware of how many people were truly changed. There's many people who are truly changed by your example, by the way that you carry yourself, by the way that you remain a good person despite the things that perhaps you have experienced or things that people have done to you or tried to do to you. That you are an embodiment of a good person. You are the shining example of what someone should strive to work towards being. Do you get what I mean? Like there's a feeling here that you have shown people what it means to be a good person, or that they've seen that you are a good person. People who had a hard time changing, or people who possibly even judged you or looked down on you, now realize that you are truly a good person and that they have judged you wrong. Yeah, okay, now, this is interesting. Okay, pile 4. I'm getting some interesting energy here, and of all the piles, I was not sure if any of like the woo-woo stuff would really start coming out, but then I'm seeing some kind of woo-woo energy, so I hope this isn't too weird for you guys. But there's something here about the structures changing around you in reality, that what's being hidden from you is, it's not necessarily hidden from you. It's more like what is unseen, but it's not unseen just by you. Okay, I'm getting an interesting channel here. Ooh, I know when I hit the really spiritual pile, I always can feel it because it's like the channels start coming in really clear. There's something here about, it's not that something is necessarily hidden from you, but that it's actually hidden from the masses, hidden from the collective. Something about the, I'm just going to say it how it's coming to me, like the fabric of reality, or the structures or the foundations of our reality are changing, are shifting, are coming down. They are shifting. They have already started to change. It's almost like the way, I'm hearing even on a molecular level, things are shifting and changing. Things are, the way creation happens is changing. The speed of manifestation is changing. Things will be manifesting quicker. And it's like we're hitting a point in where we are at in the cosmos. Oh, you guys are really spiritual. I'm getting some very, I wasn't getting all this really so much in the other piles, but there's something about the exact location and where we are at in the cosmos is changing to where we are hitting different frequencies, to where things will manifest quicker. So people are at a place, what's hidden is many people are at a place where they're staying in illusion and division, and they don't realize that their thoughts and their division and the way they're seeing things the separateness, it's like people are approaching reality with a approach of like separation, illusion, and it's manifesting more and manifesting quicker. However, if they were to become more self-conscious, spiritual, and aware, this is a really interesting channel, that they would and start manifesting more what they want and how they want it to be, and start working on goals and solutions. Those solutions and goals will manifest much quicker too. Yeah, the structures, it's something about the structures of reality definitely changing at a rapid pace. Some of you will be aware of this already, and some of you maybe not, but I feel this is a very spiritual pile, so most likely you're probably already aware. Also, I'm seeing here that what's hidden from you, it's a lot, yeah, your pile is very interesting. It's like the energies keep like swapping like this. The channel's coming through to me. It's a lot of it is coming through more as, instead of like what's hidden from you, it's like what's hidden about you to other people even. I hope I'm making sense. Who are you, pile 4? So it's also something here about what's hidden. I guess we'll just call it what's hidden. I didn't say necessarily I'm going to put in the title, I guess the title of this reading, What's Hidden, not just What's Hidden from You. So we'll just call it the What's Hidden reading. So what's hidden is, I think for a lot of people, is your true age. I think a lot of you probably look good for your age. Perhaps it's hard for people to guess your age. Yeah. This reading is going to be what's hidden from you. It's just going to be what's hidden. Because it's not necessarily hidden from most of you. I think a lot of this is just what's hidden, whether it's from you or other people or in general. So I think what's hidden is, for many people, is your age. I think people can't tell because they feel like you're somebody who doesn't look your age. Or it's hard for people to tell. You might be young, you might be old, but people can't tell. I feel if you're young, you carry yourself with a lot of maturity. Very mature for your age, and if you're older, you don't look your age. Yeah, it's hard for people to tell your age. Also, what's hidden? I feel there's a lot of success. I'm seeing victory. I'm seeing 2 victory cards here. I have the 6 of Wands and the actual card that says victory. Somebody here could be 28, doesn't have to be, or 43, doesn't have to be. These are just, for whatever reason, I got drawn to those numbers right now. But that's, for whatever reason, something is, man holding a coin. This isn't gender specific either, but this is a good energy. This is just telling me that something perhaps that you've been working on or you're going to be very successful with is the most general way of saying that. For others of you, victory could be that there's something that you might have been in like if you're in any kind of competitive sport, or you play some kind of sport or anything that has like to do with competition. Maybe you're a runner, maybe you get into some kind of a tournaments of some kind of, you know what I mean? I feel like there's going to be a lot of winning, or things are going to go good for you high scores, something like that. Also, I'm also hearing that this could have to do with the court, that if you were looking for a specific outcome in court, it looks good, or a settlement, that's looking positive. Ooh, autocorrect victim to the cat lady in reverse. What's hidden is, it feels to me that somebody who either tried to push a narrative about you or around you or to you, or this is somebody who I feel judged you for who you are, because I feel you're authentic and different from other people. Somebody was judgmental towards you, maybe even talked bad about you or talked bad to you or tried to push a narrative on you on how you should be, right? This person had to eat their words. They had to experience judgment, or everything that they tried to say about you or speak over you, they ended up experiencing. It's like everything they tried to say, they had to eat those words and experience it themselves. Now that might have been hidden from you. Or maybe unknown yet. I'm also seeing that, let's see, we have the Moon to the Page of Cups. This is the Double Majors Tarot, and I'm being drawn in this Page of Cups how his cup is empty. Somebody is aware of something they did in error, and they feel they owe you an apology, but they don't know how to apologize. It's that feeling of you can't give what you haven't got. So if somebody's immature or doesn't have, is not emotionally mature or balanced, they don't, it's like you have to have love within you to give love or to show support. I'm not saying that this person is, it's giving the feel like somebody doesn't know how to say sorry, and they're aware of the fact that they owe you an apology. It's what it feels like. That might not be for everybody. Yeah, okay. Ooh, pile 4. Me with my goofy faces. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, and I feel that many of you will probably be aware of this already, pile 4. But what I'm seeing here is that people who have done you wrong never end up in a better place. It's like nobody who's done you dirty ended up in advancing into a great place in life. Nobody's doing great, living their best life. It's like people who do you wrong end up paying for it. And more people are aware of that. However, it's like, now I'm seeing here is that some of them might try to put on a show like everything's okay, but they really don't know what to do with their lives. They're not sure which direction to go. They're very well aware that nothing's working out for them. So yeah, what might be, so for some of you this might be hidden, is that the people who have done you wrong or done you dirty no one ends up in a good place after that. It's almost like they get some kind of instant karma or payback. Many of them, I think, try to play it cool, but they really end up stuck not knowing what to do. I'm hearing blind, deaf, and dumb. Thanks. Okay, pile 4, I don't want no problems with you. Also seeing here we have These are both vice versa. This is about somebody else. I mean, yeah, I feel like there's certain things you predicted about certain situations that would come to pass. Maybe you might even try. I'm seeing you, for whatever reason, I'm being drawn to you as, you see this horse? Well, it's actually like a Pegasus. It's not actually a unicorn. I don't see a horn on it, but it's like a Pegasus. I'm being told that represents you, like up in the sky. It's like people, it's like almost like you foresaw something. You tried to warn people of a disaster that would come or something that would not go well. It's like, this isn't going to go well. Like, you see the lightning strikes, like, hey, there's a storm coming. Like, you guys shouldn't do that. And no, it's feeling like certain people didn't listen. Maybe this could be one person or multiple people did not listen. And it blew up in their face. Sorry, I know it's not funny. Look at that volcano. It blew up in their face. People had problems. What's hidden, and this isn't, I don't think hidden from you. I think you're very well aware of this. Is you coming up as the Pegasus right there. But what's hidden from people, or what's no longer hidden from people, is that things you tried to foretell or warn them about, or things that you said would happen, or like you tried to caution people or warn them or give them good guidance, they didn't listen, and it blew up in their face. You were right. You were right. It's like that, giving the feeling what's hidden is that many people feel like they should have listened. They should have listened. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. This isn't a super long reading. I am a bit tired. I've had a really busy last week and a really busy this week, but I wanted to get a reading out because I love you guys. So I hope everyone's doing well and having a great week. I will see you guys in the next reading. Love ya. Bye.